Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody wanted to do the picture today, and I did it, but he wanted to use the bevel tool, and there's really no way. And then one of my viewers that's helped me out a couple of times suggested something I haven't quite got his concept down, but it made me think about something. So we have our picture and we have our frame. I'm going to make a duplicate of that frame. I'm going to nudge it over. And then I'm going to go to Effects and Contour. I'm going to contour the inside. I'm going to go 0.2 this time with rounded corners. And you can see that the corners aren't very rounded. They really should be. I don't know why that is. Let's back up here. Make sure we do inside, rounded corners. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't matter. But what we can do is go to Object, break the contour apart, take that, basically make a new rectangle. That's what you could do to begin with. This rectangle's 2 by 3. Let's don't use the contour tool. Let's just Control D and make a duplicate, holding down the Shift key. And a lot of times this won't make it even. You can see it's longer than it is. So let's go, it was 2, so let's go 1.8 with this unlocked by 2.8. And now we're equal and rounded corners. You know what, I want to make it a little bit bigger than that, so I kind of show this off. Let's make it 2.7 and 1.7. Make our box a little bit bigger. Now I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and fill this in. And what that does, it makes an object. So now I can left click, right click, and I've got an object. So what we can do is, here's the original picture. Let's go ahead and do what we need to first with it, but we need to make a duplicate of that picture, Control D. And I'm nudging everything around so I can nudge it back. And we don't really need another duplicate of that. I need a duplicate of the picture. And I'm going to get rid of this one. I was playing around with it. So now we can take this and nudge it over and do what we did before in the earlier video in Intersect. And now we have a rounded picture. But now we can take this new item that we have and intersect it. And let's see what happens. Now we have a frame that has part of that color of that scheme. Now, he was trying to help me do this, and I just haven't, I'm gonna have to go back and reread it. Then I got off base, and if you go to bitmap and mode, and you could turn this into a grayscale, and then nudge it back, and go Object, Order, Front of Page, and then if you look at it, it's got like a gray, the picture's still there. It's a pretty cool effect. Now it doesn't show up as well on the darker colors, but because it's gray and it's getting black. But that's a pretty cool, and I might add one tomorrow when I figure out what he was talking about. And this might be what he was talking about. But that's a pretty cool idea and pretty cool effect. It kind of got the effect of that bevel tool that we were trying to do earlier. Anyway, I hope that made sense and helped, and thank you for